this radio doesn't work. I mean, the power comes on right there. It's just that it doesn't do anything, not even static. And I put a cassette in there and that didn't do anything either. So I'm gonna pull it out and see what we got. You just take the shifter down and make room. Open up the ashtray. Take out the actual ashtray. Then there's two Phillips screws, one on that side, one on this side. Okay, once the screws are removed, you just pull the whole ashtray out. It'll be connected on wires. You just hang it off to the side like that. Now I'm going to remove this plastic tray. There's just two tabs that go underneath the center console. Okay, my radio, this faceplate is already loose, so I'm just going to take that off. It's a separate piece, like that. And now I can see the clips. There's one on each side. And move it a little bit. I mean, it's got to come way down. Same thing with the one on this side, like that. And then you grab the radio. You have to do one side at a time. Okay, I've got two screwdrivers holding these clips down, and you should be able to just, with your fingers, just pull it out. And mine's not budging at all. Okay, using needle nose pliers and pushing those clips down, I was able to get a hold of part of the chassis that's metal, and I can wiggle it. And then I got the other side to go right here. That's really tight, but it's out. And I was hoping that there'd be some wires that were disconnected here. Okay, I got the antenna out. And then there's this blue, green, and brown one. That goes right there. And then a single brown clip underneath. Okay, I removed this clip. It's connected to this 5-pin right here. So that one goes to the right. There's the other 5-pin on the left. There we go, got that one off. And then there's this one more wire right here. Okay, that's the last one, that black one. I had to take little pliers to pull that out, but that went right in here. There was just this plug, that plug, that plug, that plug, a clip there, and the antenna. Well, this just doesn't look original. These clips are tying in, and these look like some sort of inline fuses. And, wait a minute. Yep. There. They're cut off. This was the wire that came down, went underneath the seat, so this is all the crap they put in. You know, that's the original harness. I don't want to mess around with that, whereas all this other crap is their junk, so I'm just going to cut the wires off. Right here. And here. I noticed the screw head was mangled up, and that's what holds the front plate on. There is an inline fuse. It looks good, but I'm going to check it with the meter. Fuse is good. I'm going to take this top cover off. There's only one screw. It looks like it kind of lifts up. Really old-timey heavy galvanized steel on here. It's got like this plastic film on the inside. I'm going to take the back panel off. There's little tabs here that slide up. It's got the same material, but there's a heat blister, pretty severe. And that lines up with this, and that's not good. This thing's toast. There's no sense even going any further or trying to repair this. See a char mark on there, so this was smoking. I'm just going to leave all the burnt marks on there in case I decide to come back and do something with it later. But for now, I'm just going to hinge those in. And you just simply press it in place and it just gets clipped all over with heavy duty. I mean, really nice. Same thing with the top. Hinge that in. Let's drop this down. And there's this one screw there, and that's it. Well, when I put this back in the car, I'm just going to hook up all the wires. There's quite a few of them. I know where they go now. And then that way, if I get a replacement radio, it'll be easier to hook it up. But I'm going to leave this fuse out. I don't want to have any power going to that. I'm getting ready to reinstall the radio. And all these big plugs are different. They're all notched, different configurations, so you really can't get that wrong. There's two slide-ons, one here and one there. And I know which one's which, so that's not a problem. And then, of course, the antenna. Got everything hooked up, but this came out so difficult, I decided to take silicone spray and spray these metal connectors. And then it has these plastic trays that it slides on. So I'm just going to put that on. Okay, I'm going to push it in. There, it clicked. I got the radio in place, but in order to get the ashtray on, I have to remove either that outer bezel or the whole front panel. And it's easier to get that out now. Go. So I'm just going to take that off. I want to put the tray back in. There's two notches. There's one there and one there, and those line up with the screw holes to get the ashtray back on. So now I'm just going to insert the ashtray. Like that. Got to line up these two holes for the screws. And I want to put the tray in. Yeah, that opens and closes really good. It might be catching this bezel, but the faceplate, it hinges on from the left to the right. There's a notch there where it sits in. And you just line it up, press it in on that side, and then kind of push it over. I think I got it. Yep. Good. Well, that's a pain, but at least I know this radio shot and it's not worth fixing. Okay, this is Becker Auto Sound. This is their website. They repair radios. Here's Mercedes 81 to 99, 1988. So my model number is the 780. The repair cost is $235. I don't know what the faceplate exchange is, and I don't know about shipping or anything else, but I'm pretty sure I can get a used radio for less than that. Okay, I found a few of them on eBay. Here's one for $280. I guess that's not bad. A lot of guys want that much just for parts, like these aren't working, not working. Here's a refurbished unit. For like $500 all in, so we'll see.